and welcome to your Secure Privacy and Security segment. I'm Anna Berry, along with Alain Ghiai, the CEO of Secure Private Data. Hi, Alain. How you doing?
Hi, Anna. Hi, everyone.
All right, so our weekly hack, we're talking about something that happened in my home state of Oklahoma. About 2.5 million loanees, basically kids, their personal data was exposed in a data breach. Some of their most financial information, personal information, was all accessed, and now it's potentially going to be leveraged for other phishing campaigns targeting students, and especially these college students and college graduates. So I'm sure these kids use Gmail, Yahoo, blah, blah, blah. So let's talk about the solution that Secure provides, especially when it comes to students and their emails. So talk a little bit about that with us today, Alain.
Sure. So what happened, because the President Biden said they will forgive $10,000 to loanees of lower and middle income, it's an attractive proposition, obviously. So the hackers take advantage of these type of events, whether it's financial, political, etc. This is a classic example of how hackers can go and send a bunch of email phishing, which is basically sending an email that triggers a user to click on a link or open a file. Sometimes it says, hey, we have your application. You've been approved for $30,000, whatever it may be, or click here to file for that $10,000 forgiveness. Anyway, there's a million ways they can do it. But the most important is that people just click without thinking. And in the emails that you mentioned, all the emails everybody uses, they've been recycled so many times, they've been sold so many times that anybody can get, tens of millions of email lists for very cheap. So what we offer is different, because when you use Secure, you can send a regular email, a secure email, basically a regular send. Okay, so I have Secure, you don't have Secure. I can send you an email, and let's say you have one of these emails that you mentioned, Hotmail, Gmail, Yahoo, whatever, student emails, basically. Essentially, the recipient will get it, and then it's going to be read, obviously, by the ISP that receives it. And in between, it's not protected. A hacker can come intercept it. The concept of email is like that. When it leaves your server, it's basically unprotected unless you're all in the same server. So what we do is we use Secure Send. And we have an application as well. We have an email application that's looking really good. You can use the email app using Secure Send, or you go to your webmail on your computer and use it as such. The way to do it is like you do an email like you do with anyone, and then instead of clicking send, you do Secure Send. Now, what does that do? It basically sends an email to you, the recipient, that says, hey, Anna, Alain sent you an email. Please click here to read it, right? I have my emails here. This is our app. And I can now click and I can do compose, and you will see the little Swiss circle there. That's Secure Send. And then it tells you, even if you want to have the thing destroyed after a while, you can create passwords if you want, how many times the recipient can read it. Most importantly, these are unphishable because we don't use open source coding to start. So we don't use these public libraries of secure email that are out there. I know one of my banks uses that. It's just very common. They look like all the other banks as well. We use very specific proprietary tech and look and feel and everything. So if you receive an email from Secure Send, you know it's legit. But if you don't, go ahead.
Now, you mentioned Gmail, Hotmail, all that, but what about the school server? What about at ou.edu or OSU? How private and secure is that?
Well, they all use Google, essentially.
Okay. So not
right. No, schools are not going to start to spend millions of dollars creating their own email system. They can barely give you good food at the cafeteria, I would imagine, because they're all in debt, right? They always ask for money. So they all use, essentially, it would be maybe a Microsoft, I'm not sure, but Google from decades back was very smart, just like Apple, to really promote to students, right, into schools. We could definitely offer, we have our small medium business solution now, our enterprise solutions. We've had discussions overseas with some universities in Latin America because they definitely see the danger there. I think in the US, it will take several events like this for a school to come and say, hey, maybe we want to adopt a secure email, and then we have our domain with you, which now you can do with secure mail. So we're more than happy to offer these services to students. As a matter of fact, I want to give a promo code, if I may, Secure 15, you get 15% off. People say, yeah, but students get the email for free. Well, this is what happens to you. Your identity is now completely stolen, and it could cost you tens of thousands of dollars. People can commit crime in your name. When you think about it, isn't it better to pay $5 a month for an email with a discount inclusive, obviously, and get 100 gig and have that security and privacy that we offer in Switzerland? So that's my advice to everyone, not just students,
Absolutely. Well, we're hitting all types of consumers, everything from parents, like we spoke about a few weeks ago, to businesses, and now students. Everyone needs to start adapting this lifestyle change, especially with the Secure brand, because you're keeping our data private and secure. As always, learning so much from you, Alain. Thank you so much for joining us again.
Thanks, Anna, and thanks everyone for watching. We'll see you next week.